Good timing. I forgot that I was meant to go down the road for stream, and I was contemplating whether or not I just do that before I, like, pause halfway through the stream and then just go and do that, because I was gonna get dinner, but, like, no, I ended up ordering pizza instead. So, that's a thing. So, at some point I'm gonna have to pause really quick to do that. But hi, how goes it? We're back playing Dream Daddy. Well, I'm not, but, technicalities. So I found out, because last time the intro actually got copyright striked. No, well, not like copyright properly, but, I don't remember if it was on Twitch or if it was on, I'm pretty sure it was on YouTube that it happened, which I don't really care about. I don't fucking plan on earning money through YouTube. I just kind of upload them there as a place, mostly for myself, as a place to, like, upload things, so that's a thing. But, yeah, so what I'll do is I'll continue and then I'll unmute the game. But yeah, hopefully everybody's had a good day. Apparently when I click through different things on here, it doesn't want to cooperate. Thank you. I'm actually just going to check if it was Twitch, because if it was Twitch, then I have to care a little bit more. Well, it doesn't matter because the video's gone. Hold on, let me just drop this down. Okay, nah, I've got 0 copyrights on my channel, so that's fine. We're good. In that case, haha, I don't give a shit. Let me unmute the game. That's a lot louder than I thought it was. Both in my headset and on stream. Oof. Blast you with the Dream Daddy music. Hello. Hi, Raiden. How goes it? Oh, big stretch. Just moving shit. How was your day? Ugh. Did I ask you that twice in a row? Because I think I asked you at first and then immediately forgot and then asked you again. Wow, that is my brain. Okay, I didn't. Yes! I know how to talk. Fucking hell. I need sleep, but what's new? God. Mood. Ugh. Tiana's having a nap. Fair enough. This has been a long day. God. Today has just been a massive fuck around. Okay, cool. Yeah, I had to read that a couple of times and I was like, wait, I understand what you're trying to say, but I'm like, Hey, Mapu, hello. I fucking hope I'm streaming. It says I'm live, so, Hola, hola. It was a lot of just waiting and trying to do things, but I couldn't end up getting them done because of waiting for other people. I wanted to get the all of the portraits for exhibition printed today and mounted tomorrow, but we've had to move that tomorrow because the printer was making the oh my god, words. Hold on, I'm just gonna turn the Dream Daddy music down because it's like fucking with my thinking. The printer made the portraits turn out really grey, so like the blacks on the clothing, and because the photos are in black and white, so like the blacks need to be like properly black, you know, that's kind of how that stuff works. There is some really weird like banding happening and it's not like the printer problem, it's actually a problem with the file. So when I showed Trish, she was like, I don't know what's happening. So I had to, because I was using Steve's account to print stuff, because I have $1 in my account and I'm not paying for this printing myself when there's a budget, haha. So I was using his account, so he had to sit there next to me as I was printing stuff, because you have to type in your password every time you want to print something. Kind of like a, are you sure you want to print shit? Type in your password to agree. Or like whatever the fuck. And yeah, so he was like doing work, and I was switching between two computers, going like, okay, my stuff, his stuff, while I wait, my stuff and printing stuff. So when I did that, yeah, one of them, like I did the test print first, because that's what you do, especially for shit like this. And it's just didn't work. So I had to wait around for Trish to have a look at the raw files, which is like how I take them in camera, and that's how they come out of the camera. And she was like, no, these are fine, because she knew that the files were definitely in focus, because when they were printed they looked out of focus and grainy, which they were not. So it was just a lot of that stuff. So I waited for 3 hours for her, and then nothing. So I was like, I have to go home, and because I can't do bookwork at course, because I don't have, they don't have Affinity, and I don't have Adobe, because fuck paying Adobe subscriptions, they're expensive as fuck. So I pretty much like started making some NPC, like, not NPC, I started thinking of some homebrew races. So like for 2.5 hours I was just like, ooh, I could make this race and this race. Oh, I forgot to take the blaze ripples thing off. Give me a second, I'm just gonna do that, because otherwise it's gonna keep popping up and it's gonna be annoying. 1 second. Please hold while we transfer you. Your call is important to us. Custom commands. Off. Get out of here. Adobe can burn in a fucking fire. It is a... But yeah, so I will happily talk about my my homebrewed race stuff that I've thought of so far after the game, if I still have a voice, because I am actually really happy with like some of the stuff. It sounds really cool. The Ono reward is you get to type in something mildly cursed, as long as it's not like anything phobic, you know. So yeah, and then it reads it out loud on stream. Ooh, big spendy. Thank you. How close are we to that? It's been like Wapfu has been like the most contributing to that. I know that you have also contributed to it as well, Aiden, and thank you guys. Yeah. Alright, we've got 5k left. I believe that's what that means. It does. Hell yeah. Should be 2k because you're saving for the 5 million one. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, good luck. I'm all for you doing that though. That sounds fun. I don't know if you know this, but it's just a thing. You can't mute, if you mute the stream, then you don't get channel points. So you can mute it on your computer, but if you mute it in Twitch, it doesn't give you channel points. Heads up. Wapfu told me that. So if you want to just kind of lurk on a channel, I'm pretty sure you're the one that told me that. If you have a stream muted and you're wanting to get channel points from it, you don't actually get channel points from muting the stream. So you mute through actual like Windows. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I mean, I remember it was either Wetfu or Eli that told me. Oh, that is smart. Maybe I got it from you then. I don't know. I don't know. I hear things and I just say them. Oh, okay, well, it was probably Aiden then. I don't know. I heard it somewhere. We'll never know. Okay, heard it right from someone. At least it's a thing. At least I'm not fucking lying. Yeah, mute the tab. Yeah, exactly. Y'all know already. You're onto it. So, what do you guys want to do first? Because I can just jump into the game as Raiden, or, while I still have a voice and wait for my pizza to get here, I am very happy to talk about my homebrew bases. Yes! Okay. I'm just gonna leave the, I'm actually gonna... Words. Give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to music because the, it kind of throws me off. That stuff, like, going on in the background. So, yeah. Oh, you did math? I'm so sorry. What's the math for? Also, I fucking handed in my, oh god, what are words? I finished my, business paper, like, completely, and, like, handed it in, and it's not due for another 2 weeks! So I'm like, nah, get out of here, get it away from me. So that's all handed in, because I did a formative for it and got an A, but, like, I don't know, I just did a couple of the things for it and chucked it in because I don't want to deal with that. And that way I am also trying to get a head start on my industry stuff that I'm doing over Christmas so that I can do a little bit of it now, and then I will have more of Christmas off, which means I'll have more of Thankmas off, which means I'll have more of New Year's off. Fuck you, I can be a teacher's pet all I want. Exactly. See? I ain't doing it for the teachers. Fuck the teachers. I'm doing it for my friends. I'm doing it for myself. To get it out of the fucking way so that I can relax over the time that's meant to be my break. But okay, so I might not save it for it, don't worry about it. It takes like, oh, that many hours is over a year? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, it's you guys here, so you want to know what it does, Aiden? Like, you would have saved for it, and nothing would have happened. I would have said, oh, cool, don't worry about it. And that's it. It's like Wetfu said, it's literally a time sync reward. Like, that's all it is. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure, like, one of the things that we talked about was, Eli Wetfu and I, were, like, talking about a bunch of stuff, and, one of the ones was, like, what's it called? Like, time sync rewards, exactly. So we were just kind of doing that. I do want to make some higher rewards that are, like, more interesting. But I can't think of any at the moment. Yeah, I'll tell you now because otherwise you would have saved like a lot. And thank you for contributing 4K to it. We got 1,000. Oh no, 3,000 to go. I don't know how that works. Is it? I don't know math. Anyway, an amount. We're at 12K. I'm just gonna turn the music up just a little bit. I finished working on your rewards. You're welcome to steal some if you like them. I was actually the drawing one sounds really cool actually because I do want to do drawing. There was one that I thought of. It's a thing that Jacksepticeye did as like a thing for a while where he got people to send in things in a language and he would try and figure out what they are. So I don't know if I'll make it like big ones because I mean I'm not good at a lot of things. Like yeah. Oh, a sound relay, that sounds fun. I think having a one where it just like pops up with like a funny little video or like a funny thing, yeah. I still need to have a look at some of the what do you call them? Like extensions. I forget the proper name for them. If you hear knocking on the door like soon-ish, it's fine. It's probably gonna scare me more than anybody else. But yeah, I'll have a look at them and then figure it out. I might just do like a weird fucking voice one where I don't know, you give me something to read that's like under a certain amount of words and I read it in a random voice. I don't know, because I like doing voice things. They're fun. But okay, homebrew rest time. So I've got the undead genasi thing. So humans or half humans that die are turned into genasi. So genasis themselves aren't things, they're specifically undead. The way that they died is connected to one of the outer elemental planes, and they are the type of genasi with the corresponding eyes. One that I had a character idea for that I want to make an actual thing because world lore would be very interesting is called experimental dragonborns. Everything would still pretty much be the same, but they're dragonborns that are genetically made through taking DNA from two different types of dragons. So, like I said, the stats are the same, but they have resistance to one, resistance the same as one dragon type, and then a breath weapon of another, because dragonborns get resistance and also the breath weapon of the one, but I want to mix them. They are generally outcasted from natural dragonborn society as they are deemed freaks of nature. These tests were done by gnomes to enhance society, therefore making these two sworn enemies inside and outside of the race. I tried to think of which race would properly be like into genetic experimentation, and one of the main reasons that I chose gnomes for that was because they are kind of intelligence based, but also I feel like that's kind of very much in their like a wheelhouse kind of thing. So I might make gnomes a little bit wild and in that world. This one I'm actually really hyped for. It sounds good. I kind of just was thinking about like gender specifically. Yeah, inventorship, because tinkering, that's the one. Oh my god, that did scare me. Sorry, person outside my door. Give me a second, I'll have to BRB, but it's fine. Yeah. I might make it a very specific type. One second. Hi, I'm back. Yeah, I was meant to get fish and chips before I came home, but I came home and fell asleep. So no, there was like a. I'm trying to figure out what you mean, but like there was an insert of a knock. But yeah, it's fine. I did get it contactless, and the reason that would have been so loud is because I asked them to go to the glass door, which is like right next to me. I mean, I did. Oh, the thing that scared me was the guy like appearing, because my windows are my curtains are open next to me. Since I don't have a face cam on, I don't have to worry about the lighting on my face. And I did get contactless because stream. Yeah. No one cares about COVID. It's actually really freaky. How is Dracula not a daddy is a better question. Like, hello. Hi. Welcome. Actually, you're just in time to hear me talk about my favourite homebrew race that I made up. This is one of the ones that actually is like a bit more fleshed out. So I've called them spawnlings. The name might change. So it's a type of race that is primarily gender fluid for their entire lives or until they become content with their overall appearance. So these races have a male presenting form or a female a male presenting form and a female presenting form, and also a blank. This blank is what the spawnling is in the primary years of its life. The form is chosen by the spawnling as a comfort and often resembles home for them. Each spawning variant is different as they perceive what is masculine or feminine in the stages of their life. So very much like a changeling. Not calling you dirty, by the way. Maybe you should be. Shaking my head, gender. But yeah, so it's very similar to a changeling, but it's a lot more limited. So they have very specific ones to them. So I think that might be really cool. I definitely want to have a kitsune race because those are so cool. So a trickster fey humanoid that has minor fey-like abilities, and a chimera, a monstrous genetic hybrid race that was combined from a collection of mad drow scientists. Born from the Underdark, these creatures are primarily reptile-based, with other elements of monsters' DNA from the Underdark, like dryads, mind flayers, hooked horrors, and very, very rarely, beholders. Big rat. I got another one called, which is essentially a banshee. This one kind of came out of nowhere and ended up being kind of sad but kind of badass. I don't know. So a humanoid who in their previous life was killed young and unknown, whether that be from a murderer or if they were truly alone when they died. In this life, however, the banshee is to be heard when their life is in threat, and will let out shrieking cries when they are in fear of being killed. Banshees are otherwise completely normal humanoids, completely normal and can be half humanoid race. They will be completely detected as humanoid as well. This is the only one that has like a different name, but it's essentially like different forms of dryads. Not dryads. What do you call them? The leaf people from the Feywild. But I've called them Edo Trender. So it's a plant person race. So there are 5 subclasses to this. I've only worked out one of them. But there's a poisonous variant, a flower variant, a grass variant, a tree variant, and a mushroom variant. So the only one I have so far is the poisonous one, which is called the Edrodrel. It's a type of poisonous plant person. I'm going to be mixing a little bit of Simic Hybrid and Construct into that kind of thing. So with Simic Hybrids, you can choose three things one of three things at first level. So this has that. So you can either emit poison gases when in threat, can either shoot thorns when in danger, or you no longer need to eat. I might make that last one a bit different. I don't know. I would really like to make a celestial race, like a proper one, aside from Asima. An aberration race would be really fucking cool. I want to homebrew Tabaxi a little bit. Mostly making them like lion variants, tiger variants, stuff like that. So essentially the same, but just a bit broader, I guess. A fallen celestial race, which I think would be kind of cool. This is something like very, very vague, but I couldn't get like the thought out of my head of like a cracked or a cursed race. So like they're half and half of something, but like fully physically half and half. So I was thinking more like something mixed with genasis, because I don't know, you can just do a lot of like cool things with genasis, especially with their shapes. Fallen Asima is like a subclass, but like a proper like a fallen celestial. So technically they count as a celestial, but also probably like a fiend or something like that. I think would be kind of cool. A race that communicates through touch and emotions or telepathy, so kind of the opposite of a Kinku. I've just got dog folk, opposite of Tabaxi, followed by Shark Boy race. And this last one, which I thought would be really cool, is like the States of Matter race. So they have three subclasses: solid, liquid, and gas. So they're either one of those three, and I think that'll be kind of cool. But yeah, those are the homebrew races I have so far, at least. Fat man, you right. I got the cheesy garlic bread, yo. Thank you. Yeah, I need to do some more stuff on my my D&D website. Because instead of using I don't know, I know that Waifu and Borodek know this, but I'm making the D&D world on Wix instead of in World Anvil, because it's actually properly free. Yeah, so I'm using that instead. We do like free. Also, I'm like 17 followers away from 100, and I kind of want to do something for that, but I don't know what. Yeah, Wix. It has like, if you want to do the domain thing, then you have to pay for it, but like, wait, I don't think you're talking about that. Hold on, I missed something. We do like free, it has hot boys. That's on my list to watch. I'll get there someday. god, our list of like movies and TV shows to watch, Raiden is so long. It's not that good. I mean, honestly, I was only gonna watch it because it has like vague haiku similarities, I guess. I've heard of a banana fish. I have Yuri on Ice. I stole it from Dean and Charlotte from their hard drive. So that's on the list. Don't worry, I have a list. I need to finish watching season 5 of My Hero. I've had to switch to watching it on Kiss Anime because that's free. Also, completely unrelated because I looked at them. My sunglasses broke. Like, I went to go put them on in the morning, and, like, the frame above them broke. So, like, the lens fell out, and I was like, oh, but it's bright outside. So I walked to course and was, like, squinting the entire time. Which is why I like wearing sunglasses, because when I'm, like, especially walking outside, I have very sensitive eyes. Like, I just look like I'm severely pissed off. Like, I'm not angry at you, sir, I just can't see. I managed to find one that doesn't have like the logo on it, but they are exactly the same pair, and they're at the warehouse. So I'm gonna go down to the warehouse at some point and spend, I think it was like $10 or $9 or something like that. But like, I was getting lunch today and I checked in Cotton On, and they had a deal for the women's sunglasses, 2 for $25. And then all of the men's sunglasses were $30. And I was like, no. As American football anime, it's apparently very good. Person I was talking to recommended the manga over the anime. I mean, that's always the case with fucking anime. Almost, anyway. So this one character has a shitty goblin man with a gun. That sounds great. I know, why are the glasses gendered though? Right? Speaking of Goblin Man, I got, Jessie is doing a commission for me, and I'm getting Might as a little chibi, and I'm also getting, Marshall Lee in the style that she did, a couple of her, posted on Instagram. I can't remember the name of it. I feel bad. But like, it's like pen style with like a red eyes, and it was completely black and white aside from that. It looks so good, and like, I am really excited because they're gonna be cool, and I can put her on my art wall. Fuck yes. Manga's got a really good artist. Hell yeah. I'm finding this with the Haikyuu manga, that since I've watched all of the show, I'm reading the parts that I've already watched, so I'm just like reading it, and then I can see things from the differences from the manga to the anime, and it's so much funnier. I love it. Manga doesn't have OSTs, you're right. It literally has a Venus on Mars symbol on it, like... Yeah. The skull measuring's... it's just bullshit, absolutely. It is just bullshit. Like, how dare they do this to us? I need to find something to put all my stickers on, because at the moment I've just got my stickers blue tacked onto my art wall, or my art board, sorry, because it's just a big cork board with all my stuff on it. But like, I don't want to unpeel them because they don't stick to the corkboard right. So I want to find something to stick them on, but I don't want to like have them, excuse me, stuck somewhere where I can never get them off again, and then that thing needs to be thrown away, and I'm like, no, my artist stickers. True. But like, at least you use them. Oh, are you gonna do another piano stream soon? I'm hyped for that. I need drawing books. But I can't draw. Thinking voice that gets better than manga. Ah, okay. God, same. Okay, what we can do is, when you're teaching us Japanese, Aiden, Diana can also teach us how to draw, and I don't know, I'll just be there. I won't teach you anything. Oh. Yes. I'm gonna have to get a book specifically for that. Cause like... Oh, actually no, I don't think that's a good idea. Cause it's the glass side. I was gonna, like, maybe put them on my computer, but... I don't think that'll work. Hell yeah, cause then I don't have to fucking read it all. I can just, like... just listen. And I've always been really, really interested in the way that, like, language works in someone's head, because I've tried to learn, like, Spanish and Norwegian it was. I know, like, a little bit of Māori, but fuck all. But, like, I've talked about this a bunch, I'm pretty sure, to both of you guys, but, like, the way that it goes from, like, you hearing it to the processing it in your mind and then being able to, like, reply in that just is really, really cool to me. Hell yeah. Like, I think that'd be fun. But yeah. I don't know, I just think it'd be cool. Anyway. After this community challenge, I will do one for... I don't know. I might do a community challenge for Finch, and then we'll work out which game Finch is gonna play, and then that'll swap out with the one that Raiden... this one that Raiden's doing. Yeah. Because hopefully it should help me get better at Finch's voice, because whenever I try and go into Finch's voice, it starts off a bit weird, but then it gets there. But like, Raiden's voice I can just drop into now, it's not that hard. But yeah, trying to start Finch's is always really weird. And then it goes into the right voice. I don't know. I really wish there was like a proper, like, vocal coach somewhere that, like, I could, or like a course that I, like a short course I could do on, like, vocal lessons and stuff, like, here. That would be so cool. There's even in me to learn at the moment. If the multi-Duolingo course ever gets finished though, oh hell yes, I would love to learn it properly. Hell yeah, we can all take it together. Honestly, like, I would love to. I think it'd be fun. Oh, I need to put the stickers, this is not the end stickers on my wall, because I haven't yet. They're just kind of in my drawer. I'm gonna chuck these guys over here. You guys can watch Raiden play Dream Daddy. Okay, anyway. Let's get started with the game. We'll get back into playing. Hey, I like that comic too. It's pretty good. Oh, pretty good. It's fucking great. Okay. Now I gotta... I really hope I don't lose my voice. Because I got a lot of talking to do tomorrow. Apparently. Oh, fuck no. Like, taking an IRL course is like, nah. Okay, let's get started then. Raiden nor Tyler, remember where we left off. I think we're just gonna load the most recent one. Hey, how's it going? I do remember a concert date. I think I was trying to do some with Craig next, but I don't quite remember. Hello, let's go. Yeah, because jogging and stuff. And what was this one? It was someone Dead Manda, that's what it was. Yeah. Oh, it says it at the top. Fucking hell. Alright. So we've already read all of these, so you're Craig, let's go on a jog. Oh, right. I immediately like switched into some kind of fucking Australian. One second. Fuck. Jesus. I immediately lost it. Wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Try to get my COVID record so I can go to my singing lessons. Forgotten my real me username and password. God. Crikey, what was that? Crikey, Walker. Anyway, I don't know what that was. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That's quick. You know you fucked up if you pronounce Craig as Crag. Let's go see Craig. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang out soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. Did I ever tell you that Raiden was actually meant to be Australian? Like he was actually meant to have an Australian accent, but I couldn't switch between his and Finch because I did Finch's first. Yeah. So you could have had an Australian Raiden. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. Oh, I vaguely remember this. Well, I don't, but Tyler does. It's super weird talking in like third person, like I am actually Raiden. It's fucking weird. Anyway, I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. I forgot I looked like that. You're Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. Excuse me, sorry. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. Take a closer look at the collage. That's a lot of dogs, as it should be. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear? You took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? Ah, the music is still on, thank you. I kinda just jumped into the game, I didn't really think about it. Where did that thing go? Alright, thank you for that. And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yeah.
Aww.
I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined.
Aww.
I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. I've said this a few times before, but if I had a kid, this would 100% be my kid. Like, there is no doubt about that. Amanda and I make a short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Ugh.
Amanda is great. So when did the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't just see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. Further states the point. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. I forgot that he wears a baby. Jesus. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig in the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly coloured jerseys, I can see it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks.
I don't know.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. This isn't a Raiden story, it's a Tyler story, but I'm going to say it in Raiden's voice anyway. Me and my friends were once playing, like, catch with, like, softball mitts and stuff like that. But we didn't have a softball. So we threw a hockey ball, and I threw it at my mate's head. And, they were mildly concussed for a while. They were fine. But it hurt. I legitimately wanted to play softball when I was in primary school. I don't really think they had anything for that kind of stuff in high school. Not that I heard of, anyway. I mean, I mostly just played the sport that I knew, which was netball. But, yeah. So, like this, that is very true, but also, I don't know, it just makes me think at that time. Yelling is fun. Give it a shot, it's cathartic. Oh, I want to say that so bad. That's probably not gonna be, very good with Craig, though. I mean, I'm kind of down to, like, go on a date with one of the other dads that I'm not gonna be quote unquote pursuing. That sounds really creepy. And just fully like botching everything, because I feel like that'd be kind of funny. I'm just gonna say this. Go friend. Oh fuck! I sound like Finch. Go friendship and kindness. Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on the papaya. Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda. We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig has trained his team pretty well. Seems like he's really good with kids. Keegstan Craig is good with children. Huh. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball, and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Dating sims are, a lot of the time, kind of creepy. Let what go, I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball onto center field. The tiny girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. I did hockey in primary school, presumably because I was being forced to, but... my younger sister did... This is Tyler again, but just speaking as Raiden. My younger sister did hockey, and, there were times when... also, when I'm... Sorry, let me try again. My younger sister did hockey, insert other thing. She was pretty decent at it. But, I had a friend that also did hockey, and watching high school league games is fucking insane. Like, they they fucking hit that thing like a golf club. Sorry, they hit the ball like it's golf. Those are words. Jesse, how's it going? Until you're like 6 years old. Dang. The only sports that I did was netball, and I did... I actually did... I did soccer for a couple of years. Soccer, football, whatever the fuck you call it, don't care. I don't know who Tyler is. I am not one of the dateable options. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I had a guy that, like, if you called it soccer in his vicinity, he went ape shit. Like, legitimately. It was kind of funny. A game that they took it out of primary school, but we used to play tackle bull rush a lot because I was like a stockier person. I didn't get tackled a lot, but also because I was slow, I would be one of the people that they tried to target. So I remember once I had, I think, like a handful of people trying to pull me to the ground, and I still managed to get across the line, and they were like, alright, get off. That game was fun, but I do also remember one guy that had no fucking chill and full on ran at me and tackled me. It was kind of funny. Not gonna lie, he was also hot. Being in a girls' team maybe physically. Yeah. That's a mood. I'm gonna switch back just because talking about that in Raiden's voice is gonna sound really weird. But in netball, the uniforms for netball always made me super uncomfortable. Like, you get given like a singlet and like a really short, like a skirt, but like it wasn't a fucking skirt, it was a belt. So you always had to wear like the like shorts as well. Goalie would be boring, but it just depends. If your team's good, then goalie would be boring. If your team's bad, you better be a good goalie. I call them soccer and American football for clarity. I mean, like, when you say American football, though, I think of the different sport. Yeah. It is a belt. It's just, ugh. Yeah, like, it made me so uncomfy. And, like, they never had, like, the uniforms properly in my size. So it was always just like, don't like it. Oh, okay. To differentiate that, that's fine. But anyway, yes. Sports ball, go All Blacks. See, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, strange to think about this as the guy who once backflipped off a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. Yeah, sports ball. Not gonna lie, it actually sounds pretty sick. I might try and do that at some point. I didn't mean to click next, sorry. It might be both, we'll never know. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... Oh no, it's coming right for me. Yeah, we'll say it's the campfire. Fuck! Oh no. Oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Catch it, you dimwit! I have way better reflexes than that. I didn't know you. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. No. Look, we've discussed this. If you get to call me that, I get to call you beautiful. I mean, you fucking are, so, like, that's just a given, but, like... We'll say that it's, like, half me. We'll go with that. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. She's more proud of herself than probably most of the kids on that fucking field. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Now all you have to do is pelt it at the face of a child. Do it, Amanda. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. Yeah, they'd have no idea what's going on. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Actually, speaking of, like, fucking shaking hands and sports, full circle, we're coming back, sorry. We once, played a team, and they were so salty that at the end, we didn't want to shake hands with them and we got in trouble because we saw them spit in their hands as they went to, like... because in netball, like, you line up and you walk past each other and, like, kind of, like, clap hands and say good game. You don't, like, go up and shake their hands and shit. But, like, we saw them do that, so we were like, we're not touching them. That's really gross. And we got in trouble. Fucking COVID, right? This was, like, fucking years ago, but also, that's nasty. Anyway. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season. It's great to see it's been paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello. I don't know what happened to my voice. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. They talk in unison. I don't think I've ever met twins that actually do that, but if they did, I don't want to know them. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff when people get mad. I tell them I'm Briar. What?
Nice.
We'll talk about this later. Craig just saying, nice, in the background. Okay, when they're not meaning to, though, that's kind of like a haha. I'm just gonna turn the sound up a little bit. There we go. Let me know if I turned it up too much. It is a twin thing. Also, this is just me constantly. I feel the energy from this baby highly. Raiden, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang out. I remember once in intermediate we played a game against another class. The class was really good at sports, we were not. And they still cheated. Jesus. Say the same thing a lot and we're 4 years apart. I mean, some people just can't take the hit to their pride. It's like those people that fucking you're like driving next to merge in, or like to merge or some shit. Oh no, sorry, that's not the thing I'm trying to talk about. Let me try again. When you're like on a highway and there's like the 2 lanes, you speed up to drive past someone, and then they like see that you're speeding up, so they speed up as well. And it's just kind of like a, no, I can't let you pass me, it'll hurt my pride or some shit. It's like, whatever. was like, when do we go to Daytona and race against our rival electric company? Oh, fuck. Sounds good. Just then, one of the mums jumps into the conversation. Not so fast, we have to celebrate our win. Craig, I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh.
I don't know if I can. Nonsense, the girls won. What sort of celebration would we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom was laying it on thick. Honestly, most of the team I was in fucking sucked. Like, the closer my class people were without actually being... Yeah. Jesus. Amanda and I share a look. Just give them like river eyes and they'll back off. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mum looks slightly put out but covers it up with a smile. Bubbles. Hold on, I have to say that angrier. Bubbles. Every time I go to rage now, I have to say bubbles angrily. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad into... fuck. Let me try that again. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put in our bodies back in the day. Remember how we just used to fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Pizza goes. I can never forget. That sounds kinda pogged, actually. Horrible for you, but kinda pogged. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza that. No, absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. A different mum walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. Oh my fucking god. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male model. Fuck. Like a strong male model. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? I mean, what do you expect? He's fucking ripped. Craig smiles sheepishly.
I don't know.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. I cannot help but, like, completely compare this to Kirishima. Like, in every way, this is just Kirishima. Craig holds up a... Oh, fuck. Craig, why? Craig holds up his fist for a fist bump from the mum, and what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Smoke screen, Martha. I'm fine with taking him by myself, but it's great diversion. I pull out the first thing that comes to mind. We watched Long Pull Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers last night. Thank you for preaching. What? Calvin Flint Dogbone visited a truck stop that was also a cemetery that led an exorcism of a ghost that was haunting the hot dog grill. This was not a good idea. I nudge Amanda for support. There was also a demon hunting one of the bathroom stalls, and it kept throwing poop on the walls. Pretty scary stuff.
Huh?
Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance there's a non-paranormal explanation for that. But still, quality television. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that either. Wow, we have so much in common. Jesus. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Of course, but I could always Of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight, if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady's really gone for the gold.
Hey!
It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards the daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine, I swear, if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team is one big, weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Thanks, Tiffany. Shot. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Sure. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad.
Huh?
Hey, girls. Tiffany is an entire fucking mood. 1 second. I feel my voice fucking out already. We love that. Actually, where's my water? That would have probably been better. Agua. Hell yeah. Thanks, Wafu. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him in the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
I don't know.
Sorry dudes, Judy calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. I don't know what happened, but it just looked like I fainted off screen. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here.
Eh?
There's worse places in the arcade to be left with. Fucking... I swear I can read sometimes. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. You want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling... Fucking reading, Jesus. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets a multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good.
Dad.
Don't patronize me. Hey, I'm just trying to play a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score. But I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Oh, that's so interesting. Do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it just seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden the buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. Fuck you, Janet.
Whoa!
You stone harpy. What?
Oh.
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. No, what she said is, you're a stone fucking harpy. Fuck off. Amanda. Bro. What's going on? There's no chance. So we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. I mean, it makes sense that River's here, but why is River here? Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Greg walks over to the trunk of his car. Trunk. I said drunk. And pulls out 2 gloves and a softball.
Oh.
Up for some catch? This might be less catch and you throwing the ball than me running after it, but sure. Dude, I don't know why you would want to do this with a baby strapped to you. River's a cute kid, like I would feel really fucking bad for like throwing a softball at a baby. I'll throw it at a kid. They can maybe defend themselves. A baby can't. Can't even lift its head to its mouth. Can't even lift its hand to its mouth, I think. Anyway, it looks like the baby's staying on. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. This brings ice to my ears. I mean, fuck, you're right. The baby always stays on. Always. Is that how you make them? You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand.
Oh.
That was a feat of discipline, bro. Fucking what the hell? That was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I swear I'm somewhat literate. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't know where to begin. Let's go to business. So you run a business now?
Hey!
Yeah, we sell fitness gear, imports and exports. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure. Athleisure? That's not a word. Wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like it'd make a killing.
Oh.
If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That's the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. So was softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Oh.
I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Brian and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. Fair enough.
Oh.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Can't believe you're a father of 3.
Oh.
Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, and I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But raising kids. When Brian and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I'd spent trying to figure things out led to them. Why is he so hot? I think it's the baby strapped to his chest. No, you. Occasionally makes cookies. Oh, hell yeah. What kind of cookies? I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I'll still be proud of the life I lived. It's nice out here. Quiet. White chocolate and caramel brown sugar cookies. That sounds so fucking good. Hell yeah. Must be good to get away from the softball mums for a bit, huh?
Oh.
Christ. Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
I don't know. Oh.
Peace and quiet. Well, I mean, when you have twins and another baby that's constantly strapped to your chest, probably, yeah. That hot silence.
Hey!
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday.
Oh.
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
Oh.
I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Hit softballs don't get hit on by mums. Yeah. A wise man once said that. I'm quoting myself. Copyright. Thanks, dude. Well, I'm distracted, I missed the softball and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. Don't look so happy about that, River. Craig runs over to me.
Oh.
You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my
I
head.
don't know.
That's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey!
Fucking River craves violence constantly. I'm kind of surprised that she doesn't have like glowing purple eyes every now and again, like she's fucking firing up a laser beam every time I get close to Craig. You'd be so lucky. That was planned. You probably don't teach the more advanced techniques to the little leagues, but Babe Ruth used to catch balls with his teeth all the time. I still got it.
Oh.
Maybe they'll learn in high school. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns.
Oh.
Hey, little buddy. You must be getting tired, huh?
Oh.
I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things, so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Nice.
I gotta forget. You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. and not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. He told them we were interested in joining the academy. Fuck, you're right. The baby's eyes are closed. Quick, hit me with a softball again.
Dude!
They started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can with the baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. We make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over a collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil. Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. These shows sound fucking wild. The sharks lip sync or do the Shark Hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is good art. Look at the good art you made. Thanks, I'm just about done. Like before, there's still a lot of dogs. In the corner is one giant pile of cash. Excuse me. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Imagine that, I fucking couldn't. And that's not Tyler saying that, that's Raiden saying that. Raiden's got daddy issues. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry, here it comes. That's happening.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, Dad, you did this with your good art. She pats me on the head. Hey, how's your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy.
Huh?
Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How's it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking?
Oh.
Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of the late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said A. You're too busy or important to be kind to others. Alright.
Looks like a new PR.
It's a pretty decent school.
Welcome. You've got dads.
What? Hey, you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown. We were wondering if you'd like to, would you care to accompany us? Sorry, guys. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa. How can I see Damien in Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I've gotta destroy this computer. Raiden, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do you think you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in the in information security. Raiden, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good, let's go see that art. Let's go look at some art then. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere. I just feel a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Raiden? I turn around. It's Joseph. Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist.
Oh.
Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too. Yeah. Admittedly, a little out of my depth there.
Oh.
Thank God. You can't say that, you're a religious man. I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Same wavelength. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. Huh. That's why I said it. Get that agua.
Oh.
The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve.
Oh.
Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? Art is dead and nothing is real. I have no idea. Same.
Ah.
All you have to do is know that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now. I've got the table in my sights. If you excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tiny wines. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. They said if I feel anything to go find that, so I'm gonna do that. I think I need to cheese up before I delve into art appreciation. Good idea. Appreciating art does burn a lot of calories. Gotta carb up on these crackers. Joseph and I sidled? Yeah. Up to the snack table. It's a pretty nice spread of little plastic cups of white wine, some crackers, grapes, and cheese. This is more my speed. We eat a couple of cheese cubes in silence. These are really good.
Hey.
That voice threw me off. Yeah. I didn't eat dinner. I think I could probably just fill up on snacks if I'm sneaky about it. I already ate dinner, but I always have room for cheese.
Oh.
I'm going for more crackers. Cover me. I shield Joseph from the small crowd of mild-mannered art people milling around the room. I don't think anyone's paying attention. We should probably get back to Damien and Hugo.
Hey.
Right. Let me just fill this cup with cheese first for the road. Road cheese?
Hey.
The best kind. We'll leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of... I'm not even sure. Hang on the walls.
Oh.
Oh jeez. What am I looking at here?
Oh.
Cheese cup. This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does the art mean to you? Sorry, I hiccuped at the end of that. Oof. I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. I don't know, it reminds me of my childhood. The gestures, the colour, they remind me of my childhood, my parents. Intriguing that you discover something so personal in an image so non-specific, Mr. Raiden. May I ask you to say a little more? Just kidding, it's a butt. Fucking hell. Yeah. These vivid, simple forms communicate a solemnity. I should have just said it was a but. That is betrayed by the raw expressiveness of the brushwork, which in a way speaks to the essential nature of human experience. I should have said it was a but. The scars left by the passage of time and the turmoil of contemporary life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes of pre-Oedipal consciousness.
Yes.
Slow down there, Raiden. Do us a favor and keep it simple. It's a but. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, it's definitely a but. Well, a vetted assessment. I can't help feeling your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intentions. Maybe you're underestimating how much the artist liked butts. It's confirmed. The artist is an ass man. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitalization. Digital. Asthmatic. Hell yeah. Wow, how'd you figure that?
Oh.
That's what it says on the placard. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I mostly hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses to not let their work be defined by... what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that.
Oh.
Excuse me?
I.
Hugo, not here. No, come back here. Oh, start a fight. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skills to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. Art is the truest expression of self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art will be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien's holding him back at this point.
Oh no.
Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? Nah. It's wine cheese. I like that he just slowly inches closer as he says that. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese. We've got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up to it? Is it gonna be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I did not like that they all appeared on screen and then like hummed at me. They're also all staring at me. Something that always irks me in visual novels is that making the player characters wildly relatable as possible, they make the character useless like everything. Yeah. Humming is like Minecraft villages. You just apparate with your grunting mates. Sometimes you just apparate with some grunting daddies. I said that, huh? Damien, Hugo, Joseph and I walk over to a performance on the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Lawrence of Arabia!
I forget that he's voiced by Aaron Hansen, so every now and again I just hear Aaron, and it's throwing me off sometimes. So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening? I second this question.
Hey!
Oh, good. Performance art. It definitely was Aaron. What does that mean? Again, I posed the very same question to you, Mr. Raiden. They really like screaming. That they do. But I'm not sure if that encompasses the whole of their performance. What do you think they're trying to say?
Eh?
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit of their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist, the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. It's beautiful, Damien. Sure. What you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I really mean it. Joseph gets it. Damien fixes him with a hard stare.
Aye.
I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke wasn't gonna play well with this crowd.
Hey!
Was.
Hey!
Why are you aiming at me? Look, it's just... I'm not an art person. He was grinning and bearing it, but grinning less and less. Hey! 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 He just slowly gets more pissed off. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can. Don't fucking toot at me. And clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Instead of him haying at me, it's a car outside. Dude. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together.
Oh.
We make our way back to the cul-de-sac. Tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I'm not doing Raiden's voice anymore. Sorry. I completely zoned out and was just focused on reading. Also, my voice hurts. This is me talking normally, by the way. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it in my throat. Hasn't even been 2 hours yet. Come on. Fucking voice. Anyway. And not just what I've learned about art, which is nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. A knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun.
Oh.
Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too. I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus it'd be delicious. A nice Emmeline Thaler, possibly?
Oh.
Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, For example, luchadors.
Ah.
I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork.
Oh.
What? Boats are cool. What about you, Raiden? Hell yeah. Wait, of the artist, that's just nudes. They paint food.
Oh.
We probably do still lifes of various foods. Bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there. Would there be cheese involved? See, I thought about that, and no. I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it. That would ruin the whole thing.
Oh.
Sorry, one second. Okay. Ow. Fucking hell. Sorry. Excellent point. We finally get to the cult stack. Alright, boys, good art. Good art. Agreed. See you guys around. Whether you want to or not. We're all neighbours after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, so here's the thing. Do we continue with Matt or do we continue with Craig? I mean, we could also do like a date with somebody else as well. I kind of like Robert as well. Mostly because I feel like there will be alcohol involved, and that's kind of a thing. I think the... Yeah, because there's only one. I don't know, I think it's mostly between these two right now. I'm kind of keen on continuing with Craig for a bit, because I think it'd be cool. Oh, he absolutely is. A problem drinker. Yeah, I like Craig too. Yeah. I mean, we've still got like another while, so we could do another one with Matt, and then we'll finish with another one with Craig, and then at least if we save, we can come back and do the final one with the final date with Matt, and then do the final date with Craig. I'm fine with doing like 2 things of that. I'll probably get it done next time, but it actually depends on how much of this game you guys want to see. I don't think I'll do a full playthrough with like each and every dad, because that's a lot. But I think if I have to like order them at the moment, these two, I'd probably go Craig, Matt, Robert, Hugo, Joseph, Damien, and Brian. I only put Brian last because like he tried to out-daughter my daughter, and my daughter fucking rocks. So, fuck you, Brian. We'll go with Matt. Also, sorry I was eating. Tyler vaguely remembers the end of Craig's one. Don't remember. Actually, I kind of vaguely remember Matt's. But I don't remember the rest of them. Excuse me. Okay. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyways. Amanda. Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father. Wanna go to the coffee spoon? You can get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs at a coffee shop and listens to neo jazz and stuff. Amanda. You're gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal just so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging around and reading books in the cozy little nooks. Teenagers drink coffee. I mean, sometimes you gotta. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night.
Aww.
That was the other night? Jesus. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss?
Ugh.
This is my daughter, Amanda. Have good dinner. Hope it's yum. This is my daughter, Amanda. A person I am a father to and am very protective of. Honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
Ugh.
A piercing blow to my ego, though not one not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. I still want to say that word as initial, but I know it's not. I've worked it out. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with the fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Very appropriate lines from Taken. Let's change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Yeah, man, today's my first day. Matt's still training me. Raiden.
Eh?
He's a really good looking dude. Matt comes out from washing the dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service. Although, I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first.
Hey.
Alright, Pablo. Now what do we do with customers again? Right, yeah. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A Smashing Pumpkin Spice Latte, please. Okay, but Smashing Pumpkins is actually... they've got some good songs. A classic. And you? I mean, we were talking about sport, but like... Wait. I found your coffee. Let's go football, we're talking about it. No, yeah. This will go on forever. Americano football, please. coffee is as strong as that band's feelings. Good choice. I don't get it. American football is a sport, but it's also this emo band that made a good album and then waited over a decade, that made another good album, and their music was very sad, and sometimes featured sad trumpets. That sounds cool.
Oh.
And I'm over explaining the joke again. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
Hey!
You get the hang of it. For as goofy as a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, the concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple of hours and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely.
Hey!
Be gone, daughter. Pablo brings us our drinks, and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Hey!
Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Hey!
Oh, this should be fun then. I feel more comfortable around those people. I mean, fair enough. Like... Ow. Sorry, 1 second. Fucking feels like I'm bleeding. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. I read that as Bad Swears, Steady Bow, Fake Beard, Arms Race, Dover Ghosts, Couples Therapy, okay. Yacht Club Miracle, damn. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point?
Oh.
There's a lot of people who will try and tell you that vinyl sounds warmer, or more true the hours in 10. But I really think it's just nice to collect records. It's stuff around the room.
Hey!
It's cool that this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones. But there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. I definitely feel this as well with like music. I don't collect like albums anymore, but I would like to. I do have a couple of my old ones from when I was younger. Tyler, not Raiden, but like, I don't know. I feel like Raiden would actually collect like God, trying to think of like the fucking the vinyl equivalent of like medieval days. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh.
That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and we'd have to wait around the radio with cassette tapes so we could record our favorite songs?
Oh!
It made each listen especially special. Don't know why I said it like that. And mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was high school. I remember doing that as well. Like, shit.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. No, I'm thinking of my fucking parents. Nah, we had like... Don't worry. Was born in like the really weird period where it was like digital but like not digital. It was like really, really weird. Yeah. Like being really young and like the fucking cassette tapes and like video player tapes and things like that. And then getting to like the teenage years was like, oh, computers and internet and shit like that. I never did the fuck's it called? MySpace shit though. Look around the multi-leveled record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Nunsploitation is a days. MySpace dialed real quick. I was just talking about that last night actually. Same brain cell. You must have had it today. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey.
I loved making playlists on CDs as well. I still have them, but I have like 23 CDs that I like burned that were all just like very specific songs that I liked. Mate, I went through some fucking weird music, like episodes, I guess, or whatever you want to call them. Like, I'm pretty sure one of like one of the CDs is like mostly fucking Linkin Park and Blind Spot, that kind of music, and then I'm pretty sure like the next one is like mostly High School Musical, fucking David Archuleta, phases, that's the word, thank you. I remember having like I actually still have it. I have like a box of like a bunch of my stuff from when I was younger, and I still have my one of my like MP3 players. I remember having like a little one that was like it was almost like a pill container that like fit in the palm of your hand, and I used to listen to that a lot, and I had like mostly Linkin Park on it and stuff. So good. Then began the middle phase, fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm happy you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Purple. Don't answer, this is Tyler. Fuck. I feel like I'd like that one.
Hey.
If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? That sounds fucking cool.
Hey.
What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain. I don't know what to tell you. What's your dream vacation spot? Okay. I'm gonna say my backyard. I was about to say rain, like obviously. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. Fear that I don't deserve happiness and I won't even get it. What if nobody exists and I'm saying you two with a way that tells you to enjoy your food? Okay. Okay, if I'm answering this as Raiden, this is actually really sad, and I'm sorry. Matt thinks for a moment.
Huh?
Oh, no, just the thing.
Hey.
Been so long since I binge listened to everything. Shit, would you answer? Answered that don't actually deserve happiness, and that, oh fuck, I don't remember the whole thing. But it was a thing about, like, not deserving happiness and not, like, finding your place. Or some shit like that. Yeah. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back and shows it to me. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National. The National have honed their sad guy sound on album after album, and by this point, the old pros about feeling blue. Music is so amazing, it'll actually cheer you up. Honestly, I do that all the time. Oh dude, thanks for the recommendation.
Hey!
You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Hey!
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. God, I know, right? Tight.
Hey!
The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his album in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
Oh.
That nerd is my buddy Raiden. Raiden, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Hey!
You know it. Are the Third Waves going to do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. Is an open mic night going on?
Oh.
Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here.
Hey!
You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes.
I don't know if I should.
I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Hey!
Will Vacant Veil be playing?
Hey!
If only. I finish paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, but a trip down memory lane. Haven't been at a record shop since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. That is very true. Like, I can think of a lot of times when I was listening to music, again, Tyler, not Raiden, and the specific song I can mostly tie to a very specific memory. Mystery Skulls is good, but I find it harder to listen to a whole album. Songs kind of blend together. No, it's fun. There's music that reminds me of exes, struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from.
Hey!
All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments in my life. Yeah. Now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to was special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. Thanks for preaching.
Hey!
I thought, like, Matt said that, and I was really confused. And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favourite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to see my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. We even get pot now. Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Hey!
Bet I could find out. When I get high and listen to our new records. Yeah. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. Tyler remembers this now.
Hey,
After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Hey!
Oh, Molly's got a hookup. She says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Hey!
Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that.
Hey.
We live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
Wait, what?
Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner is one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness. It's a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Surprised, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. God, I know, right? We've seen you.
Oh.
We're cool, man, we're cool. Says who? For all I know, he could be with the feds. Actually, weed is like, prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Sight mutually assured destruction. Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright, how much you want? Oh my god. One what?
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Hey.
It means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much?
Hey.
Oh, one. Oh, one weed. Sorry, this still cracks me up as Tyler, like, fuck. Hi, I'd like one of your best weeds, thanks. Okay. Sorry. Broke character. Oh my god, look, here. Take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's forget this ever happened.
Hey.
Hey, welcome. Hope you had a good nap. Hello, 1 and 2. Good shit, good shit. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie with something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Hey.
That went smoothly. Yeah. We should get off public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? We got our one weed from the son of someone that lives in the cul-de-sac with us. Oops, sorry. Matt and I walk back to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Wait, no, wait. No, we're fine, it's cool. Weed is legal in this state. 911, what you smoking? Is that a police? I'm calling the weed. I still don't know how to say that name. I'm just gonna call it Carmen. Carmen's having to sleep over tonight, so it gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome, let's do some drugs. Matt pulls out one of the records from his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There's a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up the entire wall. Whoa, what a collection.
Hey.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. How's your day though, Dania? Fucking hell. I tried to mix Deanna and Seraphia and ended up saying Deanna. How was your day, Deanna? Jesus. Fucking words. Need more aqua. Matt sits down next to me, and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. I can't read today. This is a bad choice. Do you want to do the honors? God, I feel that. Well, at least nothing bad happened. It was just kind of a mad day, I guess. Yeah. Please, it's your house.
Hey.
You say so.
Huh?
Matt pulls out some of the rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto the piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling the drugs all over the couch.
Hey.
Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt. Could sleep already and skip tomorrow. God. Can I skip tomorrow? That'd be great. I think, can I take it? Well, let's... That just... I don't know. That seems weird in some way. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know, I chose it because it was like probably a fucking music reference. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby?
What?
Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god.
Oh.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk whipped us off.
Hey, yeah.
Oh well. We can still relax and enjoy the music sober. Yeah. Yep. Little shit. You know what? You're right.
Hey.
We sit and listen to the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. Plot twist, you're now addicted to oregano. I look around the room again and sees photos of Carmen growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? That's Rosa. She was Carmen's mother. She died when she was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard they must have been. Jokes on you, I'm really addicted to oregano. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa, surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness to dancing." Looks like they played at the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together?
Oh.
Yeah, that was the reason I was out touring so much. It's the reason I was out touring so much when I was younger. We travelled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was a hard start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow. Seems like a life some people only dream of.
Oh.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. Long hours on the road, missing her family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Hey.
Once she became pregnant with Carmen, we put the roots down in our favourite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey,
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
oh, man.
I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Eh? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey,
No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
hey.
Except for the Ska Communist Manifesto. We broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey,
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
hey.
Me some of that two-tone love. The man. Let's see if I still got it.
Hey.
I sit down at the piano. Anyway, here's fucking Wonderwall. I mean, I don't know what that is. I feel like you'd hate that. Let's just stick with that, because we said that we knew how to do that at least. I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Hey.
Wait, that was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The deep purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Oh, come on. Nah, it's been a long time. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. What the absolute fuck was that? Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. The music was eggplants and hearts and water splashes. If I didn't know that he hadn't played piano in a long time, would have never guessed. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How's that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man, that was killer. You gonna pull that out for the open mic night? Oh, no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. I guess. It's just... I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone, having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable with the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man. But I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Thanks.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late. I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Oh.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and
Hey.
I think we'll be fine.
Hey.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. There's a bed here, you don't have to leave. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around her chair and faces me, slumps down. It smells like a pizza parlor in here. What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
Hey.
Wait, no. Hi, hungry.
Hey.
No, I'm Dad. Fucking, I forgot that was a thing. Well, it had to be in the game, I guess. Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up the sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up the sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, but he didn't fucking kiss me. Anyway. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at open mic night that's happening at his coffee shop, but he got kinda weird about it. Yeah, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes. Yeah, let me break up my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. We're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the colour of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any colour they want, right? That song is stuck in my head all night. No, it's not very many points as last time, I think. Oh.
You know what? I'm down for an encore.
Nug. 520. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. The kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Someone hurt my kid, I'm gonna kill someone. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Dad mode activate. Look. She doesn't want to talk about it, she's not gonna talk about it, so I'm just gonna leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would have only made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever bothered her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. You need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, that was louder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, okay. I haven't seen you act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. It made me jump too. Was not expecting it to be that loud. I feel like I'm losing the voice. Excuse me. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. She started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. So I put the bike away. She stood in the middle of the street and screamed. I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Bumpkin. What? Can you come here for just a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yep. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad that's in your corner and wants you to be happy.
Oh no.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull out a cake from the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. That's actually kinda cute. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around the sad and had to start all over. And this is beautiful. Yeah, it seems very much like that. It's like a... Sorry you died, here's a cake. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What? The whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? Guess I just start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Nope, that was my daughter. It's probably the best friend, though. You got it. Well, proud of you. Anyway, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I thought it was all just in my head for a while, but then I found out that Rosie M... There are so many fucking... I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night they'd all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. That's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh.
Anyway. So the only person I told about the crush was Emma R. She promised to not tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet about it and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Ugh.
So I go to the mall anyway. I go to the food court, and who do I see there? But Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together eating nachos without me. Man, fuck these guys. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho from on his shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. I think it's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... I have a feeling she's the fucking gossipy one. I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. Aw, I like you, Amanda. You're cool. And my daughter. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was really angry and really embarrassed. Just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day. I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what, let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? From what I get from it, they're a bitch. Mostly just from, like, the whole thing. So I'm gonna say I can believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. Yeah, I know, right? So I told her she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red, and then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while all this is happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am, because she's at least being kind of reasonable. And I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? He tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her in the group chat that I got kicked out of. I mean, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
Oh.
There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. Man, these people sound like they suck. Fucking fake friends. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I just don't understand. As mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyway, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't fucking do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sorts of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wished I'd learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting in the effort to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. If they can't see that, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yeah. Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, that's really fucking sweet. Holy shit. Well, I don't need to say it because she said it.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Got that. DP. Raiden, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I think you're trying to reply to this because I know myself. But this is an automated message from you earlier this morning, and it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. Future is amazing. Listen, life is short, and ice cream should always be acceptable. But unfortunately, this is the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in, and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, there's a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good to me. Oh, be good, me. Sorry. Fuck is. Do that then. By quality, not quantity. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and buy some ice cream, which I plan to eat directly from the tub. Spent a lot of time trying to figure out which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? I miss her. I turn around and see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? Fucking cool. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. I'm cool, but I don't see that what that has to do with anything. If you're cool, you help me out, right? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? No, he wants booze or some shit. Just clouds. So if I give you $20, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like Gatorade, you know? Electrolyte liquid. I get it for myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. Classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue cransapple vortex. He'll know what that is. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. Cookie dough ice cream is really good though. Search around for some blue crazen void stero, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently, as I've taken some years off. Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. You're just trying to butter me up to buy more ice cream because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid's not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. Pretty good give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, I'm gonna pretend you didn't just try and trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside here and purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you 25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with a good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. What? I glance outside the window to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to... he's talking to somebody else. Wait a second, there's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? You know this kid? I'm just gonna say that my daughter goes to school with him. I promise he's a good kid, even though my daughter would absolutely disagree with me. I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street towards the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. Funny thing actually, it's okay. This guy is played by Danny. Yes, Danny Sexbang. So all of the that's Danny, and I can't take it seriously. Yeah, it's really good. Sorry, I'm just having something to eat. I can feel my stomach like rumbling. Also, my voice really hurts. Okay, so it turns out that this is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. So, we probably won't get around to doing Craig again. Thank you for looking. So I think because it's like 9:15, we'll wrap up this, and then we'll end it there. Sorry, I'm choking now. Doing Craig. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father?
Oh.
Yeah. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this, ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in Florida swampland scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here.
Oh?
Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You've been cleaning grout from the rain gutter all week. Thanks for this transgression. Police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks, I want to say... Richard. Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do a good deed for the day. Will you buy me air liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you.
Oh?
Hey, Raiden. Will you walk into stone with me? Sure. Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was in his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad.
Oh.
Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he didn't. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda.
Oh.
I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about.
I don't know.
You work hard, Raiden. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these are on sale.
Huh.
If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it.
Hey.
This guy flatters me. It is, yeah. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy is the reason we don't have prizes in cereal anymore.
Hey.
Catch you around, Raiden. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your Scar days. Smell you later. See you, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream, and also Amanda. Oh, yeah, true.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. Robert is a time. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save there and then end it a little bit early. Mostly because my voice is really sore, and I'm hungry, and I need to do some bookwork. Not too bad. It was actually like pretty good timing. All of the thing. So next time we'll do a date with Craig again. Preach. And then if we have the time to, which we probably will, we can save again and do the ending with Matt, the last date with Matt, and then stream after we'll do pretty much the same thing but with Craig. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Turns out I don't need this. I just need this one. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly swap to music. There we go. But yeah, thank you for watching and chilling out. God, I can hear my voice being like, ah. Oh, that was good. That was a good one. But that was fun. I, at some point, will get back to Spiritfarer. I don't know. I have been meaning to, but every time I go to do like gaming, I'm like, I don't know. Because I think where I'm at with Spiritfarer, it's just a lot of farming. Yeah. Actually, that was a lot better. My voice didn't give out that time. We'll make that one of the things. There'll be Precian. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head out. Go and do school shit. Yay. But yeah, thank you for coming to stream again. Well, excuse me. Catch you guys on Sunday for D&D. Hopefully we'll be doing that. got a surprise for that as well, which I won't talk about too much more. But yeah, big preach, and catch you guys later. Have a good week.